Liverpool Fan in Japan.
Hello YouTube, Liverpool Fan in Japan here, the Miyazaki Man Si. Alrighty, Darwin Nunez, the agent of chaos, ripping Villa to shreds with direct running in and behind. How much space did they give to Darwin Nunez? It was incredible. And Mo Salah's passing range was on full display, as well as him chipping in with a goal. And I'm thankful for that because I captained him in fantasy football, assist, a goal, and bonus points as well. I'm catching up on the lead. I'm now, 8th in my own Liverpool Fan in Japan league, and I promised whoever won my fantasy football league, I will offer one of my existing kits. I'll put them on display and you can choose which one you want. Could I be winning my own kit? All hard facts and predictions aside, what an epic display in front of Anfield as well against good evening Unai Emery. Aston Villa came to play. They had a few chances, but Queve Kelleher is absolutely a don at those reaction saves. 2 saves. Luca Digne whipped it in, a header, another header coming in over the bar. Great composure, great saves. He's always been very, very good with reflexes. Crossing and catching and crossing. Command of the area may not be his strongest suit, but he's absolutely done no wrong in Alisson Becker's absence. He is on top form and I'm loving it. Man City are faltering and falling. Arsenal are in free fall at the moment. Man City have lost 4 on the bounce. And they were ahead as well. Haaland scored. His persistence, his tenacity got them a goal ahead in Brighton. But Kaoru Mitoma turned on the afterburners, showed his skill and his ability and prominence. He absolutely cooked Kyle Walker again and again. Kyle Walker, they're targeting you, my man. Are you the new former Trent Alexander-Arnold in the media? Why don't the media target Walker's defensive vulnerabilities these days? Kaoru Mitoma absolutely done him up like a proper roast chicken. It was amazing to see. Brighton came back 2 goals to the good, 2-1. Played amazing. This Herzler at Brighton, he is a future prospect as a top manager. I'm loving what I'm seeing. And De Zerbi is kind of imploding at Marseille. He's even offered his resignation apparently. So make of that what you will. But let's go back to Liverpool. Every Liverpool player turned up. Alexander-Arnold slightly injured. He's going to miss the international break most likely. But Conor Bradley came on. There was some kind of half appeals for a tug of the shirt. But it was never going to be given as well. Ibu Konate, Man Mountain, absolute colossus. Next to Van Dijk, that is the best centre-back pairing of the current generation, of the modern day defending, and maybe of all time as well, for the fact if you look at their raw attributes: pace, height, tenacity, front foot defending, passing range, composure, ability, leadership. They have it all, baby, and they are ours. We need to keep that centre back pairing for many years to come. We need to keep Mo Salah for many years to come because his balls absolutely are amazing. Our forward line are thriving on his through balls, his understanding, his crossing ability as well. He doesn't need the space. He doesn't need the pace. He's got ball playing techers, and that's what's all about. If we sign Omar Mamouche, right? New striker up front as well. That connection, that Egyptian connection with Mo Salah, my goodness, Mamouche would thrive on Mo Salah's balls as well. So let's look at January. Let's look if FSG will back us to make sure that we finish across the finishing line in first place in the Premier League. Real Madrid coming soon. We owe them a massive battering of the likes Fabio Aurelio, Gerrard, Fernando Torres back in the day, that kind of thing. Even subbing on Jay Spearing, the wee man, because they've only got one fit centre back. Eder Militao, ACL injury. Alaba coming back from an ACL injury. Don't know if he's going to appear anytime soon as well. Or their players are disappearing. Rodrigo's injured. Many injuries in their ranks. Carvajal obviously is an ACL injury as well. Yeah, it's a great time to play them and to absolutely batter them because Arne Slot's lot is ready to attempt to win every trophy. We came so close to winning quadruple under Jurgen Klopp in its early days still, but you know what? This squad has talent in abundance. This channel has substance in abundance. It's the cream of the crop. And Arne Slot, top of the lot. Of all the bolds, we struck gold. He is a shiny one. His ability to convey his tactical new onto the players and facilitate the game-winning strategies on the pitch. He mentioned as well, he's kind of accounted for all scenarios and he's able to translate what he saw in the first half into the second half performance into the players, and they're buying in completely. I got the team lineup completely correct, right? Every single player I predicted was correct in the Liverpool lineup. And I had a feeling Curtis Jones is showing the form. He's showing his ability between the lines as well, in between the boxes as well. On the lateral running, he came in instead of Szoboszlai. I told you Luis Diaz is coming in for Cody Gakpo. Cody Gakpo scoring in recent runs as well, but he has to make do with a place on the bench. I knew Darwin Nunez would be a game-win condition because his runs are relentless. We always create opportunities when Darwin Nunez is on the pitch, and someone, whether it's him or someone else, will take advantage and finish him. And we've been more clinical in recent weeks. And also the finish that he actually did, going across the keeper and falling down and sidewinding in. That's my classic finish in hockey as well. I always tumble over to scoop it into the net above the keeper. Learning from the best. Yeah, guys, thank you so much. I'm really, really enjoying watching Liverpool right now. We all come together, the international fan base, as one, cheering the Reds on. Arsenal free fall, Man United in oblivion, Man City faltering. It's what we love. It's what we love to see. 5 points on top of the table. All our players are relatively fit. Trent's got a slight injury. Chiesa's still got to come back, right? Put some respect on the second line, who are coming in and performing absolutely magnificently. Curtis Jones is demanding a starting place. Szoboszlai making do with a bench. Gakpo coming in, scoring the goals as well. And Federico Chiesa offers an option on the right. Oof, Mo Salah can track inside even more hand. Conor Bradley covering for Trent Alexander-Arnold. We know how good Conor Bradley is. Jarrell Quansah's biding his time as well. All of our players are ready to rotate. Tsimikas coming in, being rightfully first choice, but Robertson didn't put a foot wrong as well. He should have got an assist to that cross to Nunez as well. Nunez will always get on the end of chances. It's just about burying them. But look, he's getting the right opportunities. And when we're winning constantly. And he's part of the sum of the total force of the team going forwards. Now, what did Aston Villa offer and threat? They had the set pieces. Surprisingly, Unai Emery had them really, really well organised in set pieces. Our main chances came on the counter-attack, but their chances came from short ball crosses across the face of the goal and in the front post, flicked on towards goal. But we luckily have Queeve Kelleher, who has excellent reflexes to save our bacon. The midfield is working fantastically. Gravenberch, McAllister between the lines, Curtis Jones having a more prominent role at the top as well. Even if Salah squared it at the end, it could have been a Gakpo goal, Lucho Diaz goal, because they burst along to get in within support as well. But at the end of the game, there's no way that Salah's going to pass that if he thinks he's going to score. Emi Martinez, a quality goalkeeper, but had no chance with either shot. What can I say? We're lining them up and battering them and knocking them down one by one and getting the points on the board. And in the Champions League as well, no one will want to face Anfield. No one will want to face Liverpool. No one will want to face Arne Slot. We have a complete team with so many attributes in a team. And where are the possible derailments in the season? Obviously, injuries is one thing, but Arne Slot's always had a great injury record with key players at least. He doesn't need to rotate so much because the core of the team understand their role. And with the trajectory of the runs, makes a nightmare for the opposition. And when the opposition have the ball, you get every man behind the ball. It's an effort, it's a team effort, it's a work ethic to get back in position, to shield the lines of passing and to defend your position as well. And Arne Slot has really rung it home to the players. You get your backside back in position and then we play from there. And you can see week in, week out, they do it all the way from Nunez, Trent holding position, Robertson's being disciplined as well. Gravenberch comes in front of the defence as well. Maka goes alongside Gravenberch. Curtis Jones on Szoboszlai go in position as well, closing down with the press. We have the staggered W press at the front as well. So many good things to love about this team. I don't know why people keep comparing it to Jurgen Klopp's Gengen pressing, or we don't press high, or it's not as exciting or whatever. It's super exciting and it's super fun to watch. Have you not seen the Liverpool Fan in Japan watch-alongs? It's absolutely incredibly exciting to be a Liverpool fan and watching the matches week in, week out, because we keep winning. We have a solid defence. We can win by 1 goal margin. We can come back. We've never conceded more than 2 goals bounced on back-to-back. We always come back into the game before we concede the second goal, like against Arsenal. So that shows that we have mental fortitude, that shows we have bounce back ability, that shows we have the firepower and defensive solidarity and teamwork and trusting each other to make the system work. And the system is working magnificently. They've seen Arne Slot now for weeks, and they still haven't been able to figure out a way to defeat Liverpool. And that comes from the quality, that comes through training, that comes with tactical acumen, that comes with hard work from the players, that comes with mobility from the players, that comes with his ability to switch it up in game. In the first half, tactical switches. In the second half, formation rejigging, personnel, taking more risks, taking man on 1v1, going even to a 4-2-4, but on occasions as well, 4-3-3 or 4-4-2 diamond, depending on how the situation calls for it. So he really, really understands what it takes to win matches in Premier League. Forget being new to the Premier League, he knows how to win matches in Premier League. Forget being new to Champions League, this new format. He's taking it in his stride, and we are absolutely thankful for Arne Slot as a manager. One thing with Xabi Alonso, no matter how much I love him, did you notice in the interview, the pre-match interview and the post-match interview, Xabi Alonso doesn't let the journalist finish the question before he starts to answer. He almost interrupts him again and again every time. Now, I love Alonso. He's a gentleman, but does get slightly annoying. So I'm so glad we got the shiny one to give us his opinions on the match, on the tactics, what went right, what went wrong. He's not afraid to say when a player played bad, when we played good when the referee makes a bad decision, when the opposition can't figure us out, what the opposition are likely to do. He helps to translate the narrative of the game to us laymen and everyone who likes their tactics really succinctly and really proficiently. His grasp of English, even though it's not the native language, is amazing, and his ability to convey the feeling is amazing. And I don't know whether it's the intonation or the way he talks as well, right? But he laughs on anything controversial. He's like, I love that psychology because it gives him time to think of the right response for a difficult question. He's a master of psychology, a mastermind. And look, yesterday, Lucha FC as well, I had to ring it home to the boys. It's all about tactical flexibility and discipline in position, working hard for each other. And in terms of working hard for each other, at the end of the training session, and look at this quality goal, by the way, well worked against the opposition, 4 rounds of 20 minutes. Oh my. We had to play rock, paper, scissors to decide who washes the bibs and who brings home the footballs. And look how the Japanese lads get on. Good lads. This is for who washes the clothes. And today was a special day in Japan called Shichigo-san, right? 753 Shichigo-san, where you wish for the kids to grow up healthy, happy, rich, and with substance in abundance. Miedono and Eito-kun, they had their yukatas fitted properly, absolutely stunningly beautiful, Mia. And what a badass, cool emperor outfit by Eito as well. We went to the Jingu. Jingu is a shrine to wish for their wealth and fortune. So I'm sure all of you guys will join me in the comments below. The day is called Shichigo-san to wish happy wealth, happiness, health, and fortune to Eito and Mia. The next generation, the Liverpool fans in Japan, and Eito is pretty good at football, by the way. And Mia's actually not bad at football as well. Could she be the next Fuka Nagano? Yeah, we hope so. But yes, saying that, another thing that you might notice, right, when we're on the counter-attack with Virgil van Dijk spinning and hooking a ball into Mo Salah's path, and, he got taken out by Leon Bailly as well, and Bailly could have got a red card, except for we played on and Nunez scored the opening goal, which is important. You need to score the opening goal. See Lucho Garcia, Luis Garcia versus Chelsea, right? Ghost goal. But no, Czech would have been sent off because he took down Milan Baros, that kind of thing. Once you score the opening goal, the flow of the match changes. The impetus is now on the opposition to break you down so you can stay in shape more. But we are so difficult to break down because it doesn't matter what team, what players you have. When you line everyone up in position, it's so hard to break you down. When you have quality, substance in abundance, defensive ability, and tactical awareness as well. To break down a Liverpool team with a Gravenberch, with a Curtis Jones, with a McAllister in front of Kanate, Robertson, Van Dijk, Trent, and Conor Bradley with a Kelleher in behind as well. You do not want to lose the ball because like the red arrows, like the falcon punch, when they get the ball, they know exactly where to play the ball and you're streaming forward, full sprinting on because it's a big opportunity. Forget the Gengen press, it's the counter-attacking transition that's so deadly as well in the space. And when you have pass masters like Mo Salah, who really, really put on his Messi cosplay because Messi's weighted balls with the left foot are incredible. And Trivela pass with left foot is incredible. Did you see Mikaru Mitoma's Trivela cross with the right foot as well? He does that on occasion. Amazing as well. He places directly Nunez's path. And when you have Darwin Nunez on the ball, he will always run the diagonal before running the vertical straight line. You always hit him because he always can progress yourself up the pitch exponentially forward because he's so good at bringing the ball forward. And his composure is pretty good as well. Look at some of Darwin Nunez's weighted passes and crossing ability. This team is now suited to giving each other the perfect pass to finish in comfortable areas. See Lucho Diaz's goal contributions this season. We've been placing the ball in front of Luis Diaz into the right positions, in the perpendiculars of the goal to shoot with a higher percentage of scoring, not just outside cutting in, beating one man, beating two man, and trying to aim for the far corner, similar to Mo Salah. We don't always go for that shot. Is when he's on the 45-degree perpendicular to shoot, he's got a better angle for it as well. Diogo Jota, I called him a 10 in my Discord because even though he's a 9 and he's a centre forward, he plays between the lines of their 6 and the centre backs, which gives another option, a secondary playmaker in and behind Mo Salah on the inside forward space as well. But Darwin Nunez really is the point man, and Gakpo is a point man on the left wing to go on the outside or inside, because when you have an overlap or an underlap, Gakpo always finds the space because he's got powerful physical running and footwork to get the space for a shot or a decent cross. There's so much versatility and options in this game, and we're so thankful that Mo Salah is keeping fit. He's keeping fit for the duration of the whole season. With no African Cup of Nations this year, things are looking ultimately positive. We have Southampton away next week. Now, you don't take any match for granted. Any opposition in the Premier League can win, but with the form that Liverpool are showing, right, and with Southampton's manager under the cosh and them needing to get some points on the board, you really wonder how Southampton can possibly keep the firepower of this Liverpool team out, as well as breaching the back line of Liverpool. And then you look at the Champions League as well, and then you look at further fixtures. We've got Man City coming up, and they are somewhat depleted, and they are in bad form at the moment, and Guardiola is having a mini crisis where he needs to turn it around. Our bold has come into the Premier League shining like gold and stolen all of the bold power from Eric Ten Hag, stolen all, or at least half of the bold power from Pep Guardiola, and he is now the perfect fusion of Jurgen Klopp, Pep Guardiola, Benitez as well. Let's chuck some Benitez in there. Let's chuck some Arriago Sacchi in there. Let's chuck some Johan Cruyff in there. Let's chuck some Rinus Michels in there as well. All the greats are embodied by our shiny bold man who has that, 8-degree pose on the angle as well. And that's why I can proudly wear the Darwin Nunez hat, because for anyone who doubts the contribution of Darwin Nunez, he has been our lead striker for the past few weeks, and we have created chance after chance and shots on goal and shots on goal. And this is not unusual statistics. When he's in a team last season as well, even though the conversion rate wasn't particularly high, the team as an overall whole creates more chances when Darwin Nunez is not on the pitch, for the fact that we can exploit his physicality, his pace to, on the diagonals, pull people out of position, so that the second line of attack and the second wave, right, where there's a Luis Diaz, a Mo Salah, a Szoboszlai, Curtis Jones, can get in position for the second wave. And it's on the second phase that you actually score a lot of goals, especially in Arne Slot team, which is why we analysed at the start of the season. He loves to pass his laterals for the extra man. But when you have Darwin Nunez running and traversing the lines and bringing the defence out of position, the second line is already in place, which means you don't need the extra lateral ball because the space is already there from the defender who vacated the space to track Darwin Nunez. Does that make sense? Hopefully it makes sense. Let me know in the comments below if you are in agreement with what Darwin Nunez brings to the team in lieu of scoring all the goals himself. We are a higher goal threat when Darwin Nunez is on the pitch, right? Let me know in the comments below if you agree. Make sure to smash a like on this video. The YouTube algorithm is very fickle. Unless there's interactions, viewing from start to the end, clicking through the thumbnail to get the views up, liking, interaction like comments, and replying to other people's replies as well, then YouTube decides to show this video to more people. Thank you so much for helping grow the channel. We're almost at 8,000 subscribers. My goodness, I am blessed. I love each and every one of you, from Kim to Christine to Jamie to Christian, Liam, Red Eye. All of you guys are fantastic. I could name drop so many of you: Frank, Mike, Julian, Jim, Jin, Tendai. But I don't want this video to go on indefinitely because, well, there's over 7,000 of you. So yes. Arne Slot, Liverpool manager. Liverpool #1. Virgil van Dijk, 100 million quid player. Alisson Becker, 100 million quid player. Trent Alexander-Arnold should be 100 million quid player, but his contract's running out, right? You've got leaders throughout the team: Szoboszlai, Endo, Robertson. You've got absolute Spartans and warriors. The next generation coming in: Tsimikas, Gakpo, Luis Diaz, Darwin Nunez. McAllister's still young as well. Curtis Jones looks like £100 million player. Szoboszlai has unbelievable potential to rise to the top, to be the cream of the crop as well. I love this team. There's no need to be negative on anybody, whether it's Nunez or Szoboszlai, right, or Kwanzaa. There's literally no need to be negative on anything. Sure, you can have constructive criticism, but this is really the right time for constructive criticism when we're leading the pack and we are the envy of world football. Mushroom Boy Eito's come.
Liverpool #1.
Yeah, we're #1. Yeah. Good man. Today was fun?
Yes.
Yes, and we beat Aston Villa, isn't it?
Yes.
Aston Villa. Arne Slot. Let's go. Oh, he's got the hat. He's got the hat. Nunez. Nunez.
Nunez.
Nunez. And literally, a lot of you guys have joined me because this is a channel with substance in abundance. It's also a positive channel, but we're realistic as well about our prospects. But if you really want to be realistic, why don't you do a squad comparison? How many Man City players get into Liverpool team on current form or even at the start of the season? Now, a lot of people bigged up the Manchester City squad, but I said they looked so one-dimensional, right, with Erling Haaland in the team as a focal point, he's a goal-scoring point, without the off-the-cuff ability of a Riyad Mahrez to chip in, without a prime Gundogan to chip in, without a former David Silva to chip in and to slide the balls through, without an alternative striker to Erling Haaland, the Julian Alvarez, for example, right? They look very one-dimensional, filtering through Haaland. If Haaland isn't scoring a bucket of the goals, then Foden is very, very hot and cold. Bernardo Silva can't chip in as often as you'd expect. Grealish can make an impact, but he's quite one-dimensional as well. Savinho is an unknown quantity, but it's not getting high in goal metrics. Matheus Nunes is not the midfield dynamo that, you know, a former De Bruyne is. Without De Bruyne and his aging, his injury prone nowadays, they don't get that many, you know, clear-cut assists from that position as well. So they are faltering. Cavadio's done a beastish effort to really get in the goal metrics. And Arsenal, I never thought Arsenal had the firepower. They just don't. You can't hang your hat on Gabriel Jesus, Kai Havertz, Trossard and Saka to get you enough goals to win those tight matches, and Martinelli as well. They're all hot and cold players. Bukayo Saka's consistent, but he's not the Mo Salah in terms of that goal-scoring metrics at that level that you need. They're missing a key striker to really help them cross the finishing line. Well, with that in mind, I clearly made Liverpool favourites, and I repeated it again and again at the start of the season. And I put my justification behind it, and I put my reputation behind it as well, because that's what I saw in comparison between the teams. And that's all you can do when you're comparing title prospects. Now, it's still early days. We haven't won anything yet. It's a good start, and I'm purely delighted. I'm enjoying every moment, and especially the watch-alongs. And the watch-alongs are back next week with Southampton, so make sure to join me as well, right? The watch-alongs are back next week, and we're going to have a hell of a good time because, yep, Liverpool are mighty fine, and we're against Southampton. That should be fun. We're playing so many fixtures, and people, you know, like to be the accountants or like to be the fixture managers and complain about congested fixtures and tiring and fatigue. I don't care. I just want to watch Liverpool play. I'm a fan. I'm not the player on Liverpool. I'm not the accountant on Liverpool. I just want to watch Liverpool play and commentate and join in with you guys and have the banter and look at the memes on all the social forums as well. It's good fun. Speaking of social forums, thank you so much for doing the play-by-play and match watch along in my Discord. I love watching you guys recap the match and going along with me and telling me, especially when it's nighttime, because this kicked off at 5 a.m. 5 a.m. for me, 9 hours ahead, right? What a what a time to play. But it was so fun watching the watch alongs, and it really almost makes me too excited to sleep. And I'd love to do watch along as well, but my goodness, 5 a.m. Yeah, one day maybe when I can't sleep, cheeky coffee or sake or something, right? Yeah, really, really fun. Overwhelmingly positive and happy at the moment. The kids did amazing in Shichigo-san. I'm a super proud dad. They looked amazing today. They performed amazingly as well. Christmas is coming. Me and the Mushroom Boy Eito are going to Tokyo, having a little a trip there to the train museum. That should be good fun as well. Let me know your plans, upcoming plans coming up as well. It's the festive season coming up very, very soon. And look, it's time to be jolly because Arne Slot is the best of the lot. Thank you so much. YouTube membership is the best way to support this channel. Lots of exclusive content coming up. I'm going to do my exclusive video on Rory Jennings very, very soon. He had a nice word to say about Ibu Konate as well, having literally no weakness. So how do you plan for him? You can't plan for him. Nothing you can do. Hope for luck. Hope he slips on the day. Now, as you know, I usually open a new kit myself, but Eito couldn't wait. So he actually opened my new kit already.
It's mine, Papa.
What? It's yours? It's mine. No, it's yours, is it? You want to put on? Okay, he wants to put on a kit. Okay. Seno. Whee. Whoa, my God, look at this. Look at that. Whoa. He looks better than me. Is it comfy?
Yes.
Turn around. Let's have a look at the back. Adidas. What is this? Carlsberg and Liverpool. This is like a training vest. I could have done with this yesterday. Wow, badass. Miyazaki Man Ichiban.
Yay.
Liverpool fan in Japan. Let's go.
Liverpool, everyone. Bye.
Until next time, Miyazaki Man Ichiban means the best. You guys are also the best. Thank you so much for supporting. Jane means ciao.
Liverpool fan in Japan.